Thank you everyone. Good morning and welcome to the reading of my book, Journey to Adulthood with Safiya Siddiqui. To start off with a brief introduction, I am almost 18 years old right now and we will be starting university next fall. Some would even say that I'm officially entering adulthood. Now that is a big and somewhat terrifying term, as some of my responsibilities will increase and I will be expected to excel in an extremely stressful environment that is university. To help understand this transition and seek some valuable advice, I decided to interview my aunt Safiya Siddiqui, who is currently working as a mechanical engineer in a reputable company. I asked her some questions related to her journey into post-secondary education, her high school experience, as well as her role in a workplace environment. Now moving on to the theory section of my book, Leonard Perlin's theory of psychological distress suggests that adulthood is not so easy going for everyone. There will be some good days and there will always be some bad days. During my interview with my aunt, I remember her specifically mentioning her struggles during first year at university, which was quite understandable for her as it was new surroundings, but then after first year, her experience became like a breeze, as she slowly gelled in with her peers and her teachers and her surroundings. Perlin further mentions 4 elements that determine the path an individual takes in life, and one of those elements includes the availability of social support networks. My aunt credited many of her friends and families and colleagues in helping her guide her way through post-secondary as well as her workplace. Who knows if without their help and support, she would have continued with her engineering degree or even her first job at the remote power plant she worked at. Perlin stated leaving school and joining a workforce are some of the major stresses in life, and of course my aunt has experienced both, but with a great level of maturity. She took the initiative to thoroughly research aspects of her career path, for example, the possible income. Other than that, she signed herself up for summer internship at an engineering plant, whereas most teenagers her age would sulk at home during this crucial time period. Her valiant efforts to further educate herself in the field of engineering portray her great sense of maturity. Moving on. Jeffrey Arnott stated in The Theory of Emerging Adulthood that during the ages of 18 to 25, individuals focus on a path to self-discovery. That self-discovery is focused on fields such as love, work, and worldviews. During the interview, my aunt mentioned wanting to go into the medical field at first, but being encouraged by her brother into engineering. In order to figure out whether this was the right thing to do, my aunt ventured out and took the initiative upon herself to participate in an internship program at a power plant over the summers. Hence, proving Arnott's theory of individuals within the age range of 18 and 25 experimenting with different scenarios to see where they fit better before officially entering adulthood. Another thing to point out is how my aunt took the summer internship as an opportunity to discover her self-identity. Growing up and thinking she would be going into the medical field and having to change roles at the nick of time proves that my aunt's strive to discover her true identity stood out to be as one of her stronger characteristics that eventually helped aid her success in engineering. And finally, the obvious and most common theory that would link to my aunt's journey would most definitely be the feminist theory. My aunt mentioned how she was one of the 4 girls amongst a class of 45 people at university and how she was the first female engineer at her company. This shows my aunt's contributions to breaking the stereotypes that come with a female in the workforce entering a male-dominated field, working and studying alone and away from home. I found her bravery and strength to be quite commendable. And to end things off, let's move on to the conclusion of my book. Writing this book was a really informative experience for me. Not only did I learn the importance of self-discovery, but also the importance of behind certain roles of a family member. Yes, it was extremely struggling to hear of the ratio of girls to boys in the engineering classrooms and workplaces, but it was also interesting to find out how my aunt used her social networks, like family and friends, to her benefit in overcoming such challenges. While it is true that I was somewhat shocked, if not angered, at my uncle's role in my aunt's ventures into engineering, but knowing that he had the best of intentions for her and how it worked out great in the end does give me some sort of comfort and relief. Something I definitely take back from this whole experience would be to always step out of my comfort zone. Choosing a post-secondary pathway is a daunting task, but experimenting with various fields via internships or volunteering opportunities could possibly provide me with the insight that I am desperately searching for. So ladies and gentlemen, that brings me to the end of my reading. I hope you enjoyed this little snippet from my book, and have a great day and safe journey home. Thank you.